So yeah, next we have this one, which is this teenage rock band made 2024 best anime. I guess it's about Girls Band Cry. And frankly, I had no idea that the actual vocalist behind Nina was actually 15 too. Like I thought that was just in the anime, right? But I shouldn't be surprised. Huh? Like Ado, Tuki, etc., etc. Like some of the best vocalists and artists these days are like 15. It's the meme of like at 15 I was like, watching anime and yeah, playing I don't know, Mountain Blade. And them at 15, they've made the best song of all time. It's crazy. By Goosebump Radio.
Since Bocchi the Rock blew up, plenty of girls band anime have come and gone, but Toei Animation have quietly produced what may be the best anime of 2024. Girls Band Cry isn't just cute girls doing cute things, nor does it heavily rely on the usual tropes. Yes, it's your standard series about high schoolers forming a rock band, but the way in which it's done is anything but typical. It's a bold story that explores the consequences of pursuing your passions, and what makes everything come together so seamlessly isn't something you'd realize just by watching. With a lot of music-related anime, the voice actors will often learn the instruments that their characters play and aim to perform live. But rarely do you see the opposite. So
when he falls preparing for Christmas, I started out grinding on Fortnite.
What happens when you center a multi-million-dollar project around 5 girls with no voice acting and little to no band experience?
Bang Dream? Have you heard of Bang Dream?
It seems like a recipe for disaster. But for Girls Band Cry, it's what makes it so special. So let's dive into the absurd story behind the Girls Band Cry band. In August of 2019...
Again, Bang Dream is not that different. Like, some of the girls are musicians first, and, you can tell in the anime that they're not much voice actress, at least at the time, right? Like, in the first season or second season of the anime, a lot of the performances are more awkward, so not that different, yeah.
2019, series producer Tadashi Hirayama joined Toei Animation and was approached about making an original anime centered around music. Alongside the staff from one of his past projects, they began working on a story that reflected life in Japan at that time. Kenji Tamae was brought on board to handle everything music related, and with that, everything was needed to bring the project to life.
Crazy good music.
Fast forward to June of 2021, and a real-life band project was announced alongside the anime. To distinguish the project from other girls band anime, they wanted to debut the band first so that they could carry over their popularity to the anime when it would start airing. Thousands of girls applied to the Girls Rock audition, but it was a struggle to find candidates who were both capable of voice acting and band activities.
What was the requirements? Woman aged 15 to 25. Okay, very specific. Work as voice actor and debut in band. 5 emojis for vocal, guitar, bass, drum, and keyboard. Move to and live in Tokyo after being accepted. No existing contract. Interesting. I wonder why the age requirement though. I mean...
But it was a struggle to find candidates who were both capable of voice acting and band activities. They struggled to find ideal applicants, and had a lot of pressure to compromise. But after 18 months of searching, they found the perfect core for the project. Similar to many Bushiroad anime, the girls signed on to a mixed media project, performing live shows and providing voice acting work on any feature anime and mobile games. The band was named Toganashi Togeari. It's a nickname for a type of Japanese leaf beetle, specifically ones that have thorns on its rear end. In the anime, Nina picks this name for the band after seeing it on a t-shirt during a performance.
I was gonna say, like, in the anime they never explain. I just thought this was like literally like random words or something.
Their nickname is Toge Toge, and that's what I'll be calling them for the rest of this video. Now that the main details are out of the way, let's take a closer look at the girls that brought this project to life. We start with Rina, the voice of Toge Toge and Nina.
Crazy
like
voice.
many other top J-pop singers, she fell in love with music through Vocaloid. They came across one of her song covers when she was 14, but despite her age, they saw the most potential in her over the other 10,000 vocal samples from other applicants. Rina only started singing a few months before being asked to audition, which is really crazy to think about. Yuri is the band's guitarist and the voice of Momoka. She started playing guitar in high school, but she never thought about a career in music until she was asked to audition while finishing.
They still haven't done any live performance, right? I think the first one will be with My Go, and I think it's next year, yeah? So I still haven't really seen them for the most part, yeah? Might be the first time I actually see them.
University. On drums we have Mita. She got into music after hearing this King Nu ending theme. Mita only performed drums for 1 year in high school because of the pandemic, and she's actually from the city in which the anime is set in. Natsu plays the keyboard and has the role of Tomo. Her mother was a piano teacher, so Natsu didn't really have a choice as to whether she wanted to practice piano. By the time she was in university, she knew she wouldn't have time for music upon graduating, so she was delighted to join the project. Lastly, we have Shuri. She's played the euphonium since elementary school, but when she joined her high school's brass band, there was a surplus of people playing the instrument, probably because of this anime. So she switched to playing bass and got involved in a lot of competitions and local events. When Shuri initially auditioned, nerves got the better of her and she was rejected during the video screening. A staff member later stumbled upon a performance she had posted online without realizing it was her. They told Shuri to audition again, and this time she was accepted.
Nice.
It's crazy to think that all 5 members were scouted to join the project. They were all found through the covers they posted online, and it's clear that the casting staff actually prioritized finding talented musicians above all else.
Which is
For the
great,
audition, each girl was given assigned songs to practice. Rina had 2, whereas Shuri and Yuri had about 6. They submitted videos of them performing these songs and received feedback. This process was done weekly for over a year and a half.
Seems like they have a life of once and I didn't know.
Some of these girls were university or working part-time, so it pretty much took up all of their free time. Although they didn't meet each other until the band was assembled, their chemistry really shows through their music. In April of 2023, Girls Band Cry was officially announced, and it wouldn't be long before the band began their own activities. Toge Toge released their first CD in July and continued to release singles for the rest of the year, all of which charted on Billboard Japan. Before having any live performance,
I didn't realize, in my head I thought, I had seen that they had started the project before the anime, right? But I didn't think it really got much attention until the anime. At least for me, obviously, I only heard of it, when the anime came out and I reacted to it, right? So I didn't realize the song actually popped off before that.
They held a live training practice for fans to come watch them for free. 2024 kicked off with a new single and their first solo live performance.
So they did, okay.
As the anime began
that,
airing in April, the band released their first album. Their second album was released in August, consisting of the show's opening and ending themes, some insert songs, and 2 new tracks that weren't used in the show. The Girls Band Cry soundtrack came out a month later, featuring songs from both Toge Toge and their fictional rivals Time and Dust. Since then, Toge Toge have continued performing in Japan and are ending the year with performances in both Korea and China.
I guess I'm stupid again. I thought they hadn't done live performance yet. I mean, maybe it's because, again, I follow too much stuff, so it's hard to know, but yeah. I thought the only thing I knew is that they had a performance with Mygo coming up, and I thought that was gonna be their first time.
They've also made some radio and festival appearances, as well as a halftime appearance at a J-League football match. Looking ahead, they're holding a special show with the real-life band from Mygo. It's gonna be an IRL band battle, and just like the anime, they're still the underdogs. It's been a crazy year for both the real-life and fictional Toge Toge. Girls Band Cry wasn't even licensed outside of Japan for a while, given it's an original project that had no established fanbase or merch sales. Crunchyroll picked it up recently, and I hope that it helps the show grow their Western audience. Rightfully so, Toge Toge's music has performed very well on Japanese charts and received a lot of praise online. It's a pleasant soundtrack for a girls band anime. There's a great balance between the vocals and instruments throughout, giving each member moments to shine. Nothing out of the ordinary in the scope of J-Rock, but still a very fun listen regardless if you've watched the show. If you're not going to watch Girls Band Cry, you have to at least check out the soundtrack. But hearing the music alongside watching makes it way more emotional. The colorful animation does a great job showing what it feels like to both perform and listen to live music. Unlike other music shows,
it's definitely one of those shows that, I've always been for the last 10 years of 3D animes coming on, I've always felt very reticent to the idea. Even the one that look partially good, I'm always kind of mixed about it. Even, Bang Gym Season 2 and 3, I always prefer normal anime. But Girls Band Cry, if we get more show like that, I guess it's fine. I guess I give up. I mean, I can definitely really enjoy 3D anime when they're this expressive, this animated, and this not awkward, right? I guess. I mean, that's really what I want.
There aren't any eternal monologues or absurd visuals during the performances, so much of the viewer's focus is on the lyrics, and they're very well written. Take Emptiness and Catharsis as an example. They perform it at the festival, and it's honestly the climax of the show. The song reflects the girls' personal and collective struggles, and serves as a means to let all these feelings out. The build-up to the scene is done so well, and it makes the performance so satisfying.
Yeah.
Besides the music, the girls did a phenomenal job with the voice acting, despite them having no past experience.
That was great, right? They showed talent right away. Like, you can tell they're not voice actress with experience. Like, you know, if you've watched enough anime, it's pretty easy to tell, right? But at the same time, they all have really good voice. And there's something to, like, you know, this kind of, like, inexperienced voice actress that gives them, like, very standard feeling, right? Like, you know, experienced voice actresses are great, but at the same time, they're very, you know, used to just doing the same thing. So it's nice to hear very different voice from, like, inexperienced voice actress. So yeah, they definitely killed it. They killed it.
It took them around 3 weeks to record 20 minutes of footage at the beginning, but with the help of their acting coach, they could eventually record an episode in one go. In many ways, their growth in real life matched that of the characters they were voicing, which makes it feel all the more authentic. The future of Girls Band Cry seems very good. We're getting 2 compilation films and even a mobile game. A second season seems likely, but whenever the anime does come to an end, Toge plan to continue on with their band activities. They want to be a reason for people to start playing instruments. I started learning guitar because of Bocchi the Rock, and Girls Band Cry has made me pick it up again.
Another one.
Girls Band Cry is my pick for the best anime this past spring, but also the entire year. And
okay, I don't know myself. I totally forgot what is there in 2024, you know? Like I don't know what I would choose for, like, best of 2024, but Girls Band Cry is definitely top 5. Yeah.
That's me throwing Farron into the 2023 pool. I'm a music channel and not an anime channel, so there are plenty of other great videos that can explain why myself and plenty of other people feel this way. Let me know what you think of the band, and if you want to listen to their music, you can find a playlist with all their tracks in the description. Otherwise, thanks for watching.
I mean, really, like, what I'd like to hope is that, yeah, there's more season of the anime and that we go further than most girls band anime, right? Like, most of the girls band anime, you know, it's like when they're young, when they're starting, that's about it. Like, it'd be really interesting to have, like, more season of the anime where they just go further than the usual story, right? Like, they continue their journey, maybe they tour the world, maybe, you know, they have, like, the classic band drama of disbanding, doing their solo stuff like that, right? You know, it'd be nice for them to do, like, more stuff like that that's, you know, unusual in the common, you know, music anime, I guess. Jellyfish Consume at Night, yeah. I watched it a couple weeks ago. Love it. It's a great one too. Some really good music in that too. And good Yuri. Yeah. Good video. Now I know that they actually have live performance, so I will need to find them because I totally didn't know. I really thought that, again, yeah. Their first live performance was gonna be next year, but I was confused, I guess. Oh shit, I just noticed the top comment. Okay, time to cry. Unlike this video suggests, the real-life rock band Togenashi Togeari is actually in a bit of trouble. 2 members, drummer Subaru, Mide, and synth girl Tomo Natsu have been on lasting hiatus, allegedly for a medical reason, since early summer 2024. It's unknown if and when they return, so the band plays live performance with substitutes. The regular keyboard player are replaced. Okay. I mean, obviously, like, you know, with this kind of project, it's not like a real band, right? Still, like, this is still like a band created from a company, right? It's not like a real life band that wants to stick together. So while this is worrying, and you know, it would be sad, they can continue by replacing members, right? Like, as much as we, you know, as I like the band, it's not like the girls compose the music, right? So even though you could say the girls are part of the soul of the project, you know, I guess they could replace some of the members for the music. I don't know. Okay, but I really hope that this is a project that lasts, yeah.